Hi, third grade. We're going to get started on our mid-chapter checkpoint, and it begins on page 721 in math. Here we go. We've got some vocabulary words up here. Angle, point, polygon, right angle. We're going to choose the best term from the box to complete the sentence. Number one, oh, there's a clue there. A-N. We know it has to start with a vowel sound. So I think we know that an angle is formed by two rays that share an endpoint. That was a clue that made it very easy for us to choose the correct answer. Number two, a blank is a closed plane shape made up of line segments. It's closed, it's a plane shape, and it's made of line segments. Is that a point, a polygon, or a right angle? Number three, a blank forms a square corner. So it has to be a square corner. Can't be like this, can't be like this. It has to be square. Is that a point, a polygon, or a right angle? Okay, let's take a look at the next directions. Use the corner of a sheet of paper to tell whether the angle is a right angle, less than a right angle, or greater than a right angle. Now, this is the angle we're talking about, where the blue writing is. We know that the right angle has a symbol of its own that looks like this. If it's less than a right angle, it's going to have less opening here. If it's greater than a right angle, it's going to be more wide open. So let's take a look at this angle. And we can take the corner of our book and see that it's not a right angle. Is it less or greater? You can just put less, right, or greater. Number two, we have a symbol. Number three, we're looking at this angle. Is that less, greater, or a right angle? Write the number of sides and the number of angles, then name the polygon. We've got three things to do here. How many sides? Count them carefully. How many angles? Count them carefully. What would we call this? If you're not sure, you can go back in the chapter. Do the same with this next one. Count the number of sides. Count the number of angles. Tell its name. Number 9, count the number of angles and the number of sides and name this shape. Let's go on to page 722. Having a little technical difficulties. Okay, on our next page, we see a polygon, and we simply need to tell whether it is open or closed. That is not a yes or no. Your answer to this question: Anne drew the shape at the right. Is her shape an open shape or a closed shape? Your answer should either be open or closed. Number 11. This sign tells drivers there is a steep hill ahead. Write the number of sides and the number of angles in the shape of the sign. So we're talking about the sign itself. And then give its name. It's some kind of a polygon. Number 12, why is this closed plane shape not a polygon? Well, it's closed and it's a plane shape, but give the reason why it is not a polygon. Number 13, Sean drew a shape with 2 fewer sides than an octagon. Which shape did he draw? If you need to go back and look at how many sides an octagon has, you may do that. But one of the most common octagons is the stop sign. If you can remember how many sides a stop sign has, and we want 2 less than a stop sign. So what would we name that shape? Number 14, John drew a polygon with 2 line segments that meet to form a right angle. Circle the words that describe the line segments. Do they intersect? Are they curved? Are they parallel to each other? Or are they perpendicular to each other? You should circle 2 choices. Take a picture when you're finished and send it to me.